All right, this is Brent Barnhart. This is the paper rolling machine. The paper is extremely dry. I've been fighting this for days. You can see how dry it is, how it's standing up. I've tried getting moisture in the building here. I've not had a lot of luck. But continuous feeder, so you can load it as you go. And then that's your count, how many you want to roll up, 4 in the set, 6, 8, whatever. Your solenoid over here, it's on, vacuum on for a second, off for a second. I'll explain that to the operator more. This is getting replaced this week with one that goes to milliseconds. I didn't realize this one didn't go down. This one only goes to seconds. It won't go to milliseconds. So I'm stuck with the fastest speed at 1 second at the moment, which it can go a lot faster than that. This one down here, you set how many turns of the mandrel. So 4 turns of the mandrel will roll up that 46-inch sheet. So based on the length of the sheet, will be how many times you'll put in there. And it'll only be 4, 5, or 6, so it's real simple. Once the sets are counted out, the pusher fires it, pushes the set into the slot. And let me see if you can see inside here the grippers. There's grippers inside here. So that's going to be hard to see. Anyhow, when the sets get pushed into here, air cylinders come down and pinch the sheet while it rolls it up. I talked about that in an email. So that's what that does. If you got to cycle it by hand, all this does on its own. But if you want to cycle it by hand, you got the ability to push that in, start your feed motor. If you want to cycle the mandrel, and like I said, I'll get professional labels for all these done. This here is for your advancing of your paper, or you can turn it off if you don't want it to advance. There's also a stop eye in the front, a count eye in the front. Emergency stops, you got 1, 2, 3, and those entirely cut the power to the machine. So they are, a good emergency stop, correctly designed. Depending on the size of your paper, you'll slide your bars out or in this way or this way. So these collapse or xylophone out left to right. I may redo that there. It works fine the way it is. I mean, there's no weight on it, but before I deliver it, while I'm loading it up, I may make something a little bit different. I haven't thought about it yet, but you got the mandrel. This is your outer shroud that it rolls around. And I got some air blasts on here because the sheets were so curly. I don't think they're really needed for the most part, but with this paper, it's definitely needed. So, all right, I'm gonna close the camera for now. And then I'll start the video here where I go to make some. There's the power cabinet. I'll do a little bit of tidying up in there with the wires here before, as I go to pack it up.